Hello everyone, and welcome in. I hope you are having a wonderful Thursday. For those of you guys who are new, hi, my name is Kit. I'm a variety VTuber here on Twitch and YouTube, and I'd appreciate it if you like my general vibes from my past stream or from this one that you are watching. If you could help me reach my follower goal of 50 on Twitch and I think 125 on YouTube. I always get a bit confused on the YouTube goal just because I've changed it about like a few times because honestly, guys, I need a. Some of you guys have asked that, and I need to make a video, like a short little reel about it, because you guys have asked me to compare like Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. I will say Instagram and YouTube for the reels, and I think they're called like YouTube Shorts. It is like night and day. Honestly, I'm still trying to guess what the heck is with with YouTube, because one day you will get like 2,000 and the next is like a radio silent, and I honestly have no idea. I have no idea why that is. Like, I have not cracked YouTube's code. Like I said, for Instagram on Reels, it's a lot easier because honestly, you just have to do like trending. You just have to do trending reels, but everything else, I'm like, excuse me. Okay, and then also give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to find my stream because I think I have the wrong. Yeah, we are not playing Mineko's Night Market. We are gonna edit that because that's the one thing I realized I forgot. This is Palia. Although we were playing Mineko's Night Market the other day, and oh no, no, not that. And it is actually a really cute game. I thought it was a lot newer because I could have sworn that I saw it on Steam just recently released. I didn't know that it was like 2022. So it's been out for a year, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't know about it sooner because, like I said, it looks really cute. I love the art style. It just kind of, if you guys have seen what is it, the Book of Life, I believe is what it's called, it reminds me of that, and it is adorable. I want to squish everyone. Well, not everyone. There are like a handful of characters that I think are really cute that I actually want to like squish and love. Just ugh, I can't help it. That is I will say that is the weird thing I have is like the unusual obsession to squish things that are cute, because like I will tell you, with my dog alone, I don't know how she deals with me because well, no, I do, because she's like a Velcro dog, what you call a Velcro dog, where it's just it's she's very dependent on me. But anyway, every time I see her, well, not every time, like a few times that I see her, she is just so gosh darn cute that I just want to like actually squish her up and like love her, and I do. And she really doesn't care, or at least I think she doesn't care. But like, oh, also, this is not off topic, but on topic. The other day I saw this really cute Instagram reel, and honestly, if I find it again, I might post it on my story just for funs. But it was like a little golden retriever, and its owner was like squishing its face back and forth, and it was just making noises. And I'm not even kidding, guys. I watched that video for like 5 times. It was on loop. I absolutely loved it because I say I like vocal dogs, but then my dog's vocal and she annoys me like whenever she's like extremely vocal. But I like it in the sense that they make cute videos like that. Like, they will express themselves and let you know that like they're having fun or they're annoyed, which is why I which is why I don't like my dog doing it, because she will let me know she's annoyed right away. I've mentioned it before. My dog knows how to weaponize stuff, right? So we have like concussion toys that we have to supervise her with and make sure like she's busy playing with them and not like throwing them at us, because we had to confiscate like one of them. I said it, I think mentioned it the other stream, where it was like a hot cocoa mug, right? And it's basically I think when I first bought it, it was like a soft, squishy toy that you were able to, like, they had a squeaker, it had like a little surprise inside. That way, you know, the fun wasn't over whenever they were done with it. But now it's kind of like, I kind of hate it now because she hasn't done it recently, thank God, because I would love not to be injured by her. But she hasn't done it recently, but she would throw it. And me and my fiance, back when he was my boyfriend, would have to like dodge and like hope she would not hit us, because one time she like, I don't know where she learned to launch toys from her mouth, but she just literally just went and like attacked us because we weren't paying attention. And then I think she learned her lesson whenever like she started doing that, and I would immediately take it away and ruin her fun, because now she's done it a lot less, and I have to like actually watch her whenever she's with those toys, because those toys are kind of like also the ones I give her so she could just like be on her own and actually let us do work and like be productive and stuff, because if not, we'd be like at her mercy all day, because she will want to play nonstop. I'm telling you guys, she is crackhead energy. I always say that she like catfished me, because when I first adopted her, right, she was so calm, she was so quiet, and then nope, a few weeks later, she all hell broke loose. She let herself show, and I was like, oh my gosh, why? But I still love her either way. But what was I saying? Yeah, crackhead energy. I've started taking her out for runs. I haven't done it this past couple days because I've been like doing job interviews and stuff, and that's a whole nother story in itself. But as you guys know, I have very shiny brain syndrome where I cannot be productive. And I don't know about you guys, I am one of those people where if I have an appointment and it's not like early in the day, I will do nothing the rest of the day, because that's all I can think about. And I'm like, oh, I can't start anything because then I won't be able to finish it before my appointment. And so that's the second part on like today, because the other, like yesterday, I had an actual excuse because my interview was during the time I've been running, because it's been pretty cold for Texas. It's been actually kind of cold, and I hate it. I'm not built for this type of weather. And so I usually have been taking her out for a run, maybe like around like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? But I have not been able to, because yesterday I had an interview at 1, and I did not get back till maybe I want to say like 2:30, but also because I was extremely sore. Like, oh, you guys should have seen me going up my stairs. It was a huge struggle. Like, I was actually like thinking I was gonna fall, and I almost did a couple times, because like my knees would just like give out for no reason. Can you please work with me, keyboard? I'm hoping it's not running out of batteries, because that would actually be very sucky, because I don't know where my batteries are at this moment. But that's a later problem. Sometimes I also think it's maybe just the game, but we'll find out later. But as I was saying, yeah, yesterday I had an interview at like between like 1 and 3, and so I couldn't run during that time. Today I had a phone interview. I thought at 3, but it turned out it was 3:30, because my poor fiance, I was like keeping him out of our room, because he's working from home this week, right? Or for the rest of this week, because he has like a super weird schedule. And so I kind of like kicked him out of the room, because that's like our only quiet space, because it's that or outside. And I don't know why, but a lot of people here where we live have very loud cars for no reason, and they're not even like nice cars. They're not like sports cars or anything. Like, I don't know if it's the same car going by or not, but we found out like one of them that's been super loud and going by, and we were disappointed, to say the least, on why, like, how loud it was for the way it looked, because it was not a sports car. I think it was maybe like an SUV, and not even like the nice ones like GMC. It was very old, probably the same year as my truck, and my truck is like, ooh, I want to say 2001. It's a pretty old thing, but yeah. So I can't do that outside, and also because we do have a lot of neighbors that smoke, and cigs. When people smoke cigs, I tend not to like it, because I really don't know how they like that smell and the taste. Like I taste it as they breathe it out. I'm like, I actually want to die. Vaping, I rather people vape, even if it's like with nicotine, than cigs, because at least like vaping, they mask the smell, right, to be like nice and pretty, nice and fruity. You got the strawberry, you got the tropical punch. Like, my old coworkers used to vape all the time. It was like a whatever thing, because I am very much like, as long as it doesn't smell nasty, I'm fine with that. And so, yeah, no, our neighbor like goes and constantly smokes on her balcony. Like, I'm saying constantly. And like I said, I don't know how she can do it, but um, I would probably die because I have such like I'm so sensitive because when growing up, I had I had like a lot of allergies and I had to get a bunch like a crap ton of shots. Um, that basically at least it was like in elementary school, not like super recently because now I can like not suppress the memory, but I don't remember it as vividly, and that's like the beauty of it because I vaguely remember always just getting out of school, right, a bit early, and then I would have to do like these weird back shots. I don't know what they were called, but um they weren't like really deep shots, but basically they had to like test all the different allergens, and I'm telling you guys there was like 100 and something, and I was like allergic to 80% of that test, and that's not even an exaggeration. I constantly say, and my mom hates when I joke about this stuff. I always say that I was not meant to live. Like natural selection would have taken me out early because I was one of those babies that had to be on like one of those machines in order to breathe, and at that point that's a huge sign. And then plus I was allergic to like grass, dogs, you name it. Of course that didn't stop me. I didn't want that to stop me. I was allergic to mesquite, right? And I don't know if it was actual mesquite seeds, but me and my neighbor thought it was a mesquite tree. But they had like these seeds in a pod, and it could have been poisonous for all we know, but whenever you like pop them out, you could suck on them and they tasted like super sweet. I could have died from that too, and I'm just like, whoop. But you know, no regrets because honestly, it tasted like super good. But like I was saying, yeah, natural selection would have taken me out. I had to do like all those shots just to see if I was like, if I can be outside, if I can live. And then the worst part about it was that whenever I went on one of those appointments, they gave me like all the back shots, and plus the other one was 40 shots. Like those were like I think for people we have to do IM because we can't do sub Q shots because we don't have like enough skin. But they gave me like 40 of those, and then they were like at the very end of it, they were like, whoopsies, we forgot to put the numbing cream, and it was right next to them, and it hurt. Like I was crying by the end of it, and that's the only reason they said it. And I was like, there was numbing cream to be had, like. And please keep in mind, I was in 4th grade. So what was that? I was I don't even know. Gosh, how old was I in 4th grade? Okay, so freshman year, you're 15 because that's when everyone has their quinceañera. Um, then 8th grade, you're 14. 7th, you're 13. 6th, you're 12. 5th, you're 11. So I was 10, like 9 or 10. Okay. And oh, I have such a weird way of doing that. You could tell that, like, you could tell I grew up Hispanic because the only reason I know how old anyone was freshman year was because, the only way I knew it was because everyone and their mothers, well, not their mothers, but everyone had a quince. Like literally everyone. Freshman year was basically your party year. If you didn't go to like, you know, those like very interesting parties afterwards, but they were your party years because that's when everyone had their quince, and you had to, like, you didn't have to go, but like it was kind of rude if you didn't because they would invite, they'd invite a lot of people, but not a lot at the same time. And let's be honest, I feel like they invited people just based on the based on the presents because they were like, yeah. But also, it was at that point where like you didn't invite everyone from your class for once, because whenever you're in elementary school, I don't know about you guys, you would have like sometimes you'd have the class party, right? Where you bring cupcakes. You're the cool person for all of like 2 seconds because you're basically like bribing everyone with those cupcakes that you're bringing in the little class party, and it had to be on like Fridays because if not, your teachers would like low-key hate you. But you would have those, and then you would have like your birthday party with all the fun stuff like afterwards. And I don't know about you. Shoot, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, but those like parties afterwards, after schools, when you'd have it on the weekend with the actual fun stuff, uh, those were the fun parties, and you would have to invite everyone because if not, you'd be like kind of mean, and then you'd clearly show you didn't like anyone. I invited everyone, I always did, but this kind of backfired on me one time because, and I swear, guys, I still get made fun of by my family to this day. Well, mostly my sister, because my sister will always make fun of me. That's just her. She doesn't care. But so one time, whenever I was in, I think it was kindergarten because I remember that was the school that I was like, yeah, I want to go to school with my sister. Big mistake. I remember that wasn't like a very nice school in general, but it was in kindergarten, and I invited everyone to my class, in my class, to get like to go party and stuff. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh my gosh, that one just snuck up on me. I almost died right there too. But I was just saying, I invited everyone, right? Okay, we said that like 5 million times. I'm sorry, keep like bear with me. Um, and then one of these people, I guess he's never been invited to a birthday party because he was very excited about it, and I'm telling you guys, excited, right? And so I went out with my dad to get like last minute birthday party stuff, and I don't know what the heck went on during that. All I know is based off of whatever my mom and my sister told me, and I take those with a little grain of salt because I know them. They were definitely out to get me sometimes. But apparently, while I was out with my dad to get birthday party stuff, this boy called. He called and was just like singing. He was singing a Daddy Yankee song to me. That's what he dedicated, right? And so, to this day, I to this day, I think it's still the most like embarrassing birthday stories ever, and I wasn't even a part of it. Like, it's secondhand embarrassment when it should have been first. Is because of that kid that was never invited to parties singing a Daddy Yankee song, and the worst part was it was Gasolina. That's the song he sang to me, and I wasn't there. My mom and my sister did not tell that little boy that I wasn't there, so he meant to serenade me, and he serenaded my mom and my sister instead. So yeah. Oh, if only I could time travel and like wiretap that phone, it would have. I feel like that would have been a beautiful moment. I, I'm actually genuinely sad that I did not get to live that. But yeah, that was by far the most interesting thing I've never, never experienced but heard about. Okay, so I need more storage because I'm hoarding stuff. Gosh. I have okay, so I do have some like empty chests, but you can't you can't store any like anything in it. I don't know if they're supposed to be for like decorations or something, or like what's with it, but I remember I looted it. I've yanked it out of the water. I found it in like different areas because I remember vividly that I was excited for this chest because I was like, ooh, we have like nice looking storage chests that are that are like pretty, but no, I don't know what to do with it. And so now I just have like 4 chests just sitting out here. But you know, it's whatever. At least they all hold stuff together. So let's go ahead, let's go hunt. I'm not sure how much money I have. I know ooh, I did not mean to do that. I thought I had more. I will say that. I thought I had more coins, but apparently not. I only have about less than half of what I need. Probably, I need to do math. I need to do math. Oh my gosh. One, two, no, two fifths. Yes, that's it. I feel like that's the right maths there. Oh my gosh. So, also, I did say it on my other stream, on Mineko's stream, but in case you did not see it, because I'm not gonna lie, I am. I just posted that on my Twitch because usually I click publish after my Twitch streams because I do that so things don't automatically upload because stuff has gone terribly wrong. That's like the easiest thing to say. Like things have gone very terribly wrong. And ooh, what is that? Find the other pieces of the Trappa recipe found near the Garden Bahari Bay. Ooh, okay, okay. So I feel like we can do this. We can do that. Oh, we have discovery quests. Okay. Big harvest. Oh, he needs to. Oh, we should have brought those. I think we are. We do have potatoes. We do have onions, I think. Gosh, I just left and now I need to go back home. This is why I need to do that. So, actually, I'm going to go ahead and put the tasks that I need like right away. So, we'll do that. Backbone of the community, we don't have enough for any of those. I know that for sure. Fork in the path, we can do. Ooh, okay, we can do that one, yes. And then this Mr. Hodari needs some mining stuff. So these seem pretty easy because I feel like I already have this. Now, where was I? I got so sidetracked. Okay, I was talking about Palia. I was saying that I didn't post the Minako stream till today. I didn't do that. Uh, oh yeah. So, like I was saying, I don't post my streams right away on Twitch. On YouTube, I can't help it. I hate it because I have to go if something goes like terribly wrong. I have to go and I have to like physically go in, look for it, delete forever, yeet it off the internet as much as I can. But yeah, so I kind of forgot to do that the other day, and so now I just posted it because, like I said, ooh, we don't have tomato seeds. I think we can go to Zeki for that. Onion, potato, so we don't need the cotton seeds. So get out of here. But I had to do that because I feel like lately has just been like a um, really bad streak for me because first I was talking about my mom like a lot, and then all of a sudden she just calls, right? And then I started talking on stream like very early, and it was super early on, and I'm so glad it was not a FaceTime call because my mom, she FaceTime called and she forgot that I was streaming, right? So she FaceTime called and I had to like shut down streams so quickly because there's a reason I'm a VTuber. I do not want people to see my face like at all. That's one of the main reasons why. I don't know why I'm getting these. I don't have onions yet. And so I don't want people to see my face like at all. I do tease that I would do a face reveal, but the face reveal would cost quite a bit. Either I feel like face reveal would probably be whenever I hit 100 followers on Twitch. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I got new contacts and I have not gotten used to them. They're apparently like these contacts that go and they take some time to like settle and get in their place. They have not done that. I put them on cuz all day I've been wearing glasses all day, and so I have to put on contacts for stream because then my eyes kind of like glitch out the whole time, and then you don't get my expression. Even though my expressions are very limited, right? Um, they are a lot better whenever I have my contacts on. Anyway, sidetrack. What was I saying? Crap. Oh yeah, I do joke around sometimes, and like especially because there are a few followers that I'm just like, okay, yeah, I will I will like reveal my face if I get like 100 followers. For some reason they really think that it is for ooh, so if I buy tomato seeds here, is it like cheaper at Bad Ruse? So for some reason they thought it was for YouTube and I said no, like it was for Twitch solely because it's a lot harder to get 100 followers on Twitch than YouTube because like I said, YouTube I have not figured out their whole algorithm for like shorts and for shorts. So like some days I will get like 20 plus followers from one and then other days some of my reels only get like 2 views and I still it is so confusing to me. Like I'm not even joking. So I had meant for it to be for Twitch, and now they just like come in occasionally, and they're like, hey, hey, hey. But also, if they wanted like the face reveal whenever it came to, oh, do I not? Does he not sell seeds? No! Oh, it's already there. Okay, let's chat with you. So why were the sweet berries crying? 'Cause their mom and pop were in a jam? Uh, raised prices on potato seeds. How's this right? We're just gonna have to get potato. Sir, I do have potatoes, but they're not for you. Maybe I'll go buy some. Actually, I could just buy some. I said I was gonna save money, and then here I am. I'm about to spend more money for bedroom. But I just want them to like me, okay? But yeah. So if they did want like a face reveal at 100 followers on YouTube, I did joke about it that I was just gonna like reveal a part of my face at a time, so it was gonna be like 100 followers, which I guess I should do. Like I was just gonna show the tip of my nose and just like slowly fill in my avatar's face with my real face. But now thinking on it, whenever you do it, it's probably gonna look super weird until it's like filled in. So let's see. Could use set aside sweet berries, shortcake. Honestly, that sounds so good. I love me a good strawberry shortcake. We have a store. I think it's nationwide. I'm pretty sure. At least. Ooh, what is this? You can show romantic intentions. Oh my gosh! So this is like their version of Stardew Valley's bouquet, where you could be like, yeah, please be mine. That's so cute. And also speaking of which, did you know it is almost Valentine's Day? Obviously, that's a stupid ass question to ask because it's January. It's already gonna be mid January, but it's almost Valentine's Day, and I keep seeing a bunch of posts, right? And they're just like, oh, actually, I should buy more because I don't own any potato seeds. So we'll purchase. Um, I don't know how many. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll purchase 10. I feel like that's a good number to start with. But like I said, it's almost Valentine's Day. I asked, did you know? But that was a stupid question because honestly, a lot of people would know that. But I've been seeing a lot of like videos, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it because me, I would do it and like make a big deal about it just to be dramatic for the fun of it, especially when I'm bored. I only do that before you guys come after me. I only pretend to be dramatic with my fiance because he's used to it and he's already like over that. So like I could just like lightly tap my finger and I will be on the floor being like, oh my gosh, I broke my finger. How could I? He's used to that. But I've been seeing a lot of like reels and stuff that it's such a debate whether your significant other uh, should ask you to be their Valentine's Day, like before that. And I'm not sure because like yeah, I feel like yes, they could ask you, but in the end, as long as they put in the effort to bring a gift, that's all I care about. But there are girls out here like really who are like super mad that their like significant others have not asked them. I may be dramatic later on just to be like, oh my gosh, you haven't asked me to be my Valentine's. But honestly, it's I don't have any other words, and I always hate when I do this, and I can never clip it because I know if I post this, it's gonna be taken the wrong way. But I am honestly so easy because you could just give me poke, boba, iced coffee. Shoot, if it's peppermint mochas, like iced or hot, depending on the season, um, to even if just lotus or something. Okay, so yeah, if you got me poke, boba, whatever, um, iced coffee, like I said, sorry, I got very distracted there. I will love you forever. Like I'm not even kidding. I love that. That's like my sign of love because ooh, guys, I'm telling you, I could eat fish, especially like sushi and stuff, every darn day because you can have a variety. You could have like nigiri, you could have salmon, tuna, you could have the rolls, you can have it with like different stuff like the Texas roll. If you guys don't know that, it usually has like some crunchy stuff. It has like some of them have spicy things. I'm not very spicy on it. Oh yeah. Okay, wait. Before I go on off topic with sushi, he's annoyed at me because I found out about his letter. I found about his letter. So there was a love letter that I found in the Bahari Bay, and it says, "Oh yeah, like he professed his love, guys." There's a witch. I think her name's Tamale. I might be wrong. I might be a bit hungry if I remember her name like that, but her name was Tamale or something like that. And he wrote her letter confessing his feelings, and she never responded. Low key, I don't think she ever got that, and so I'm kind of mad that I gave it to Hazian instead of her. So he might be annoyed about that. Talking about, so Ani was like, "Are you sure about that?" I think I would know my own mind. Are you sure though? Are you sure? If you have so much time to worry about me, you have time to help out around the village, to stop wasting my time, be useful. He's so mean, like, no wonder she didn't say she loved you back, 'cause you're like this. Actually, no, he's probably like, honestly, okay. He's super mean and stuff, but I feel like he's the male today. I don't know what they call it. I've said it multiple times, but he's like an ass to people, right? He's a turd nugget to everyone else, but I feel like he's one of those people that would be like, those anime guys where they're like watching over their girlfriends because they're super like lovey-dovey and they're just like, gotta protect her, like, ooh, sneak around, gotta protect her, make sure she doesn't run into random guys. And as soon as she catches him, he's just like, get away, I hate you, get out. And then like as soon as she's like, oh okay, yeah, she walks away and he's like, oh my gosh, I love her so much, I just want to squish her. Anyways, back to this. So Tao's been collecting sapwood planks for another construction project. Sapwood planks, anything for Tao. I love Tao. Look at him. Oh, can never say this enough. I love him with my heart. So, okay, Wolf, I'm happy to see you. Did he find anything interesting lately? I think so, but I will run and get you sapwood. He got me an unopened oyster. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but we'll do that. He got me an unopened oyster, and with the power of Tao. I don't know if I say his name right, but with the power of Tao, he blessed us with a pearl. This is why I freaking love this dog. Look at him. No thoughts in that head. I love him. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Let's go get him his sapwood. Actually, I think it was sapwood. Or it might have been the planks. Also, I'm gonna move my headphones real quick. That way you guys don't hear me like grossly chewing on the boba. This is no ASMR stream, so I'm not gonna torture you guys with that. Okay, so he did need a plank. I will go to you. I will get that. Anything for you. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Also, I'm gonna switch over to here just real quick because I do have to look something up. And this is the only way I can look stuff up without you guys seeing me. Although it is kind of sucky because whenever I need to figure it out before Saturday, because Saturday we are gonna be playing Mineko's Night Market a long time, right? And so we are gonna be doing that, and I need to figure out if there's a way for me to get the game to not close out whenever I click in a different window, because every time I try to adjust something on Streamlabs and stuff, it would just close out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how you guys are gonna see my ugly dashboard. I say that, but it's not ugly. It's ugly in the fact that I have stuffs I hate, okay, so I hate whenever people don't have things in folders that make sense, right? As long as it makes sense to you, okay. But because I know I'm picky and stuff won't make sense to other people, but it makes sense to me, and I think that's the way it should be. But for me, it doesn't make sense that or I hate it when people just have a bunch of stuff all over the desktop. And my dad, he's one of the main culprits of it, and I don't know how he finds anything on that computer. My guy has everything under the sun on there, and I'm just like, how do you know where anything is? Oh no, this is not what I meant. I just meant to do one. I didn't want to give him 79. But yeah, I have no idea how he finds anything on that desktop, because all of it, I'm not even joking, all of it is full with he has folders and stuff. It's like folders of pictures, different like he has a sign business on the side that he swears he's gonna like keep up with. Maybe when I was in elementary school he would have actually kept up with, but like now not so much. I think he's definitely where I get the shiny brain from, and so he just gets too distracted to keep like focused on that. But his desktop has like different logos that he's had and stuff, and it is ridiculous how much stuff he has. Okay, where is Tao? Where's Tao? Where's Tao? I have no idea where he's at, and I'm hoping he's with Hazian because I meant to give him something earlier, and I could not find him at all. So I'm gonna run around. Hopefully he's still with Hazian. I don't know where Hazian is. Um, I don't see him unless he went to Bahari Bay. But last time I thought that he wasn't there, and I didn't know what to do. So I vaguely looked to see where he was. As I was saying, yeah, he has a bunch of logos, different like folders with pictures and stuff, and he has like a crap ton of stuff. Like my guy has so much. Yeah, he's there. Why doesn't it ever show? Oh, look at the little happy family. Oh, I love him. Also, I do. I say I apologize, but I really don't because there's no way I'm gonna actually change this. I mean, sometimes it will change depending on my like mood and like the energy of the day. And today I do have like quite a bit of energy because, like I said, I didn't do much before before my interview. Because, like I said, whenever I have stuff going on, like that's the only thing I can think about. I can't start any other task because I'm like, oh, I won't have enough time. Even if that task takes like 10 minutes, I'm like, no, I won't have enough time. The appointment's like 2 hours away. So I have a lot of energy. I could talk forever. But it's so rude. Okay, so I don't know what is wrong with people, right? They do not have brain cells or something, or they're just really sad in their life. One of the two, no brain cells or just sad life. But sometimes people will message me, they're like, hey, like you should do this, like this sucks, oh, you're so sad, you only have like 2 people viewing. And I'm like, of course, I'm a small streamer, what do you expect? But recently someone was like, hey, you talk too fast, you should kind of like slow that down. I'm like, no, because if I don't talk too fast, you know what's going to happen? I will never say anything because I will lose all of my thoughts in my head, and you guys will not have any conversations because I will just lose everything. I rather talk super fast, get everything like out, just get all the word vomit out. I feel like at this point, if you're following me, if you watch my streams so often, you're here for that word vomit. You're here for the endless conversation, the background noise that I provide, and you're used to it. So like, honestly, whenever like I really don't know why people think they can like just go and like message streamers and stuff and be like, oh, you're sad, you know what should help like get more viewers. I'm like, I don't care, like I do this for fun mostly. But I think it's sad when they're just like, oh, you should change this, you should do this. And I'm just like, if you don't like how a streamer is and suggesting how they should change, you should go find a new streamer. Like if you don't like that they're talking fast, that they never shut up and just have endless word vomit, like I'm clearly not the streamer for you. Do not go in my DMs because I am generally nice, but if you come at me and especially if I'm not in the mood, I will slap back with sass, and I will throw it back at you and be like, okay, you are not doing anything here. But yeah, seriously, like what's wrong with people? The other day someone came in and typically, like I said, I do dual stream, right? Um Twitch is the main one that I like to focus on and have the better experience overall. So 3 diamonds out of nothing but air, which is the truth. I didn't read any of this. No. Ah! No. Okay, so to be fair, he only won because I was not paying attention and I was talking. Usually they don't say anything, but what was I saying? Yeah, so it's not anything new, right? I dual stream. Um and so Twitch is obviously the one I want to grow and like I do the best view on. And so it has a horizontal one. YouTube has the vertical one because it's so much easier because I still struggle. I am struggling so much with finding time to edit and like figuring out how to edit my streams. But YouTube is where I like go and like quickly yoink stuff just to get it out on Instagram and like YouTube Shorts. Um, anyway, so people on YouTube, it usually averages maybe like a 1 or 2 at most. Twitch is usually where I like fluctuate a lot on viewers, to where a very slow stream for me usually has like 2 viewers on average, and then like a very good day will have like 10, 15, right? Like max viewers, and it doesn't last for long, but whenever I see that on my Twitch summary, it's so great. Um, you're right, that's an instrumental obstacle. Okay, so whenever I see that on my Twitch summary, it's pretty great and I love it and I feel like, oh. But yeah, it was one of those like slow days where literally no one was on my YouTube except for one person on my YouTube stream, and they were just like, they really felt the need to be like, I feel so sorry for you. You have 1 viewer. And I'm like, my guy, I feel sorry for you. Like, why? Why do you need to like say that? Because um I like, for me, and I know a lot of other streamers actually do that. I never have my view count on. So, you can fix the flower beds for me. I don't have gloves either. um, so I never have my view count on, because to me, I would be way too distracted with the numbers, right? I would see it like fluctuating on and off, and that would like get to me where it would very much distract from my conversation. So that's PSA, do not do that in the future to like other streamers. Like, a lot of them do have their view counts off because it gets them mentally, they get distracted with those like fluctuating numbers. Or like, if I see that I have like 20 in one stream, I honestly would freak out. I'd be like, oh my gosh, what the heck do I do? So half the time, if chat's dead, I do not know if people are actually watching me or not. So so, I'm not gonna lie, half the time whenever I talk basically like I'm talking to myself, and honestly, that's a bit crazy, but it's a normal day for me. I kind of narrate to myself anyways whenever I'm just like out and about and doing stuff. Or it's that, or if you ask my fiance, it's like a little musical. That's why I like to say, if you guys have not watched Bob's Burgers, you should go ahead and watch it right now, because oh, my favorite show, my comfort show. I've said it before. I'm on like my 9th time rewatching it, because it's one of those shows where like I can watch it without watching it. Like, I could do a bunch of other stuff and not need to know, like, watch it 24/7, and I still know what's going to go on. So that's my comfort show. But I like to say, and so does my fiance, we like to joke that our relationship is very much like Bob and Linda's, because half the time I swear he's just like, oh god, oh god. And I'm here like with the bunch of like, especially like the nighttime zoomies. I say it like I'm an actual cat. I'm not an actual like anime cat, right? But those night times, like zoomies, extra energy, they are real. They are actually real, because he is there. And like since I only do content creation right now, does not pay the bills, so but I do it for fun, and that's what I've like taken time to like start growing and stuff, and especially work on streaming. So he actually works, and he has to like go into the office sometimes, or actually do like important stuff, and he's very much into like, I need 8 hours of sleep or my day is gonna be ruined. And I've seen it happen. He gets like a headache real quick from that. I, on the other hand, was very much a degenerate university student who was like, yeah, my body should not, but can run off of like 3 hours of like sleep, and I will be fine as long as I have coffee, right? But because a lot of the stuff now that I'm not like physically moving, because before I used to work as a vet assistant, and like I used to be what is it? Moving around a lot, like lifting heavy dogs, like 50-pound dogs and stuff, and like wrestling them. Basically, it was a full rodeo, but with dogs, right? And then prior for that, it was a rodeo, but with like pigs and cattle and stuff. It was a show. That's all I'm gonna say. But that is what I used to do. So I used to get all my energy out, and so now that like making reels and doing like editing and like crocheting, it's very very much where you just sit, right, and you do nothing. So so that's where all my pent up energy goes. So we're like getting ready to go to bed, and it's like the chowder memes where it's like, oh, last night I dreamt that you were like mustard, but you're usually ketchup. I will just ask him the most like life questions, and then when he's like, stop, I will hit him, but with the but you complain that I don't have like very thought provoking conversations with you, and they're not even thought provoking. I think, shoot, what did I asked him something really dumb the other day, and he was like, "Really?" He was not he was not happy with it. Was it a superpower? No, no. I have asked him that many times, where it was like, "Which superpower would you want?" And that I feel like that's such a common icebreaker question, but it's an icebreaker for a reason because it's a legit like question that you should ask because mine mine is what superpower do you want? I always say teleportation. Now I hated it because my old coworker was like getting all like technical about it. They were like, yeah, but like, would it be like Goku where you have to think about someone or something and then you like magically go over there? And I was like, no, you just teleport. Like, you just magically go there. He's like, that's not possible. And I'm like, it's a superpower. Just let me dream. But mine's always teleportation. And the only reason is because I like to travel. I would love to go to so many places, right? The main factor that makes me not want to travel or like not want to travel, but the reason I don't travel is because of the money for the plane tickets. Like it costs an arm and a leg. For slightly comfier seats to Japan, I think it was 3,000 for two tickets. No, for oh my gosh, no, 3,000 for round way. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, technically two tickets, but it's crazy. Like if I want to go to Thailand, that would be basically the same thing. Well, no, because Thailand's a bit cheaper than Japan, but it'd be the same thing because I am determined never to do international flights in economy ever again. Because last time I did that, it was like one of those things that you see in like what is it in like a sitcom. That's what they're called. This is one of those things that you would see in a sitcom where everything that went wrong like did that could go wrong went wrong. And so like going over there, I rode through Qatar Airlines, and I guess they have a lot of people that are from India going back to India. And so a lot of people spoke like Hindi or whatever their language is. And I told the flight attendant I did not speak any Hindi. The people who were next to me knew. I kept like shaking because they kept talking to me, and I kept shaking like, I don't know what you're talking about, my guy. Like, I don't know anything you're saying. But they did not care. They kept looking at me to translate. So I was in the middle seat. That was the worst part about it. I was in the middle seat, and there was this Indian couple that sat next to me, and I guess that's the only language they did, because honestly, if they had asked for me to like switch, I would have. And so I was there, and then they were trying to like figure out how the heck to put on the seatbelt in the airplane, and they didn't know how to tell them, so they kept looking at me like, "Hey, can you translate?" And I was like, "I don't know what to do," and like, oh, it was no, they couldn't do that, and so I had to put on the seatbelts for them. I didn't even know those people, and I had to put the seatbelts on them. And then it was one of those lovely lovely times, right? With it was one of those lovely monthly times for girls. And so that was the worst part about that too, because I could not get up. I could not get up to use the restroom. And oh gosh, what's the point? They're already gone. I could not get up to use the restroom, and I needed to. It was like a 14-hour flight, and oh gosh, I'm gonna have to get this down too. It's a 14-hour flight, and I was there struggling because they were both asleep, and I could not go to the restroom, and I really needed to. So luckily I had, oh no, it didn't give me the thing. Luckily I had like spare pants with me, because it looked like a murder scene. That's all I'm gonna say. It looked very bad, and like, oh, hated it. And then to top it all off too, there was like a person in the back, like in the back of me, because if I remember correctly, I wasn't even supposed to actually be at that seat, right? I was supposed to be somewhere else, and then there was like a patient or a gurney, so they're like, "Hey, can you move?" And I was like, "I guess, like I don't care, because
I'm not gonna be in a way with like some nurse with this patient in a gurney. So then that's when I moved to the other seats, and that's where it went downhill. So we'll go ahead and shoot this one. Oh no, I missed. Luckily, the Sarnak don't like despawn as much as like as far as I know if they don't. So we'll just shoot that one and do that. No. Okay, did I get it? Did I get it? No, I didn't. Come back. Just let me get your goods. Okay, so if I like wait. Okay, there it is. Oh, I was about to fall. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. Bam. No, what the heck? No, come back here. Bam. I still didn't get it. This is not a good hunting day for me. I'm gonna like waste all my arrows. Please come back. Where are you going, good sir? Oh my gosh, this is actually not gonna stay still, so we'll just do this. You actually made it past it. No. Okay, whatever. We're gonna end up wasting everything. I have 9 of them left, and I can't do that again. Okay, so we'll run, we'll chase it down, and we'll do that, and we'll just do maybe that. Oh, it stopped. Hopefully we can do that. What? It didn't! That's so rude. You guys better come back. I'm not letting you out of my sight. And if I swear, if it makes me do it again, I am probably gonna rage. So we'll do that. What the heck? It just glitched out of existence. Okay, this is not gonna be a good hunting day. I already know. Okay, so this thing is gonna end up going in here in one of them. They love to go in trees. I think that's actually where they like naturally live, is in trees. I've only successfully hunted like one of them down. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this Sarnak. Hopefully it won't be as much of a turd nugget as the other ones. So we'll do that. Excuse me? What the? No, that's so rude. It can't. I swear, if it's gonna glitch, they might as well like automatically give us the loot. Like it disappeared into like nothing. It went through the rock. These are like different type of Sarnak, I swear. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Oh my gosh. I hate it here. I hate it. This is not gonna be a good day. But we found this. I don't think I can get that yet because I don't think I have like a strong enough axe, but I do, yeah. I do see people who are always like typing and they're like, hey, this is here or whatever. I never knew what that was until like very recently. So apparently like they are different type of woods and stuff that you can get for different projects, but I'm not sure like what exactly, like what you can build out of them. But apparently they're like super valuable. Even like Zeki's like, hey, get me some of that good stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, why do you have to say it like that? Honestly, Zeki's so shady, but it's hard not to like him because he's so like he's shady, but he keeps it real at least. Oh, there we go. Oh man, am I stuck? Gosh. Ooh, how do I get out of here? Oh no, did I get stuck? And this is where we never seen again. No, so close. Okay, so I'm gonna wait here. I honestly don't know if I can like move different angles. Oh, I can. So we can go here. Bam. This is a very dangerous like mine, and honestly I'm the worst person to like go through it because whenever it comes to walking in a straight line, I might as well be branded as like a drunkard or something because I can never walk in a straight line in video games. It's very difficult for me because I freak out for no reason. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like am I actually going straight or am I like leaning to the side a bit? And then whenever I try to like correct it, I overcorrect it and then I fall. So yeah, me in video games, especially with like Genshin, there's a lot of ones where you have to like walk on tightrope. My fiance can do it like no problem. He's just like, oh yeah, one and done. I have to do it like 20 times because I'll be like, okay, like one and like ooh, we got like one particle and then we still need like 16 to go. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no. It's gotten a lot better because I sometimes I like mesh Alhaitham and Kaza because Alhaitham, he could just like, he's basically like Kritching, right? If you don't know who Kritching is or like anything about Genshin, their their little deal is that they kind of like teleport, I guess that's the way to do it. They kind of teleport and like do their thing and just go whoo, and that's how they attack. But his thing, I do that and get like a bunch of the particles, and then Kazuha, he's a animal, which is basically like a, I would say like a wind element. That's like the best way to describe it. He's easily like, if you fall, you can like try to get up a bit and hopefully like get to a spot that's not gonna what do I say? That's not gonna like screw you over. I feel like that's the best way to say it, because there are some spots like, again, like I'm speaking as if you don't know Genshin, but there are some spots that when you climb you'll fall or like you can't climb at all, and so that's where I'm like trying to avoid it. But when it comes to like getting those like the tightrope type of deals, I remember there was one in the chasm that for the life of me I could not get. So let's see. Dang. I feel like the Chappas, I do need the slowdown darts because they're gonna disappear into the abyss right now. I want to be successful one time, right? Let me just have one good hunting, please. So, okay, so if they heard me, this is like on par for like Tau level luck, because if not, I don't know how to explain it. Honestly, someone else probably just like shot it down, and I just took their like their winnings, but I don't care. I'm gonna claim that as mine. But wait, what? I'm sorry. Are they climbing or did they glitch? I am so confused. What is going on there? I'm gonna assume they're climbing. I feel like that's the only way I can make myself like understand it and feel good about it, is that they are climbing. So that's what we're gonna do. But let's go ahead and try to get up the mountains. I'm not sure how, because I think it's these mountains, or it could be the one where you like first get in on this game. Oh gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Can I get to it? Please just let me know. Oh no. Okay, there's like a shorter one here. Because I'm gonna get the 5 iron ores for Hodari. I'm determined about that. So we'll do this. I'm very confused on where that person is, because they should have been like here. It looked like they were like super far up, but I don't think they were. Also, I forgot I had boba, so just a quick mic mute real quick. Okay, there you go. Let's see. Honestly, I'm kind of worried that I won't be able to like get iron ore. Quite frankly, I don't know where to find it. I probably should look up a map, but again, like I said, if I pull up anything else, um, it's gonna like close, or not close, but it's gonna like overpower the Palia screen. So if I like look something up, I'm gonna have to like kind of switch back and forth between my just chatting, which is not that difficult. I'm just extremely lazy, which says a lot, because it's literally just pressing one button and then I'm on my just chatting stream. But let's see. Honestly, this has been kind of a sucky resource grind. I'm just not that good at hunting today. I don't know how to get up on this thing, because it looks very tall. So I'm gonna assume there is a way up there. I really should look up where to get iron ore, because I want Hodari to like me. I say that, but I'm still on the fence about romancing him. Ooh, it might be that. It might be that as the iron ore. But like I said, I'm on the fence of romancing him, just because he has a child, and I just don't, I don't want that. I want, honestly, I'd rather have like someone that hates me like Kazian than like the child, even though his child is super nice, right? His child like super sweet, super nice. Uh she's just very awkward, and honestly, I get that. Oh, I was super awkward whenever I was like her age too. I'm telling you guys, the difference between like little me and big me is night and day. Because there was no way in hell that me back in like when I was like that young, probably like middle school and stuff, even like high school. Well, no, high school I was a lot more social and I did talk a lot, like probably a lot more than what I do now. But ooh, yes, we're just reaping in some people's gold. Okay, so yeah, like little me, ooh, talking to people was a big no. I would probably want rather die than talk to people. Like I was one of those kids that would hide behind their mother for any little thing, and my mom would have to like pry me from her legs in order for her to get like for me to like say anything, and she'd be like, "Hey, say hi," and I'd be like, "No, this is a stranger danger you're talking about. I'm not gonna say hi. I don't know them." Wait, what? Is it that hard to do? I would actually stay here forever. What the heck is that? I've never actually tried to cut down one of those trees, so I had no idea it was going to be that hard. But, like I said, I was definitely one of those people she had to pry, and I was like, no, I'm not going to say hi to this person. I have no idea who they are. And they're like, oh, I've known you since you were, like, super little. I'm like, please, I am still little. What are you talking about? Super little. And so, um, yeah. And then my mom kind of got, like, tired of it. And then she was like, nah, you are going to be social. So she made me join sports, and I would never tell it to her face, but I'm kind of happy she did because I really like doing sports and stuff. Um, but then she would take credit and be like, "Oh, I made you how you are," and I'm like, "No, that is me, because you could have just shoved me in sports and I would have just stayed quiet and stuff. But I'm the one who took the effort to like talk and stuff." But yeah, I feel like that's when I started like getting more out of my shell because I actually had to like talk during it and be like, "Hey." Oh my gosh, what the heck? What are you doing? Like I actually had to talk during it and just be like, hey, I have the ball and whatever. Sorry, that like my keyboard glitch threw me off so much. And so after that, that was the long spiral downhill of me not talking and shutting up. And honestly, I don't know whether that makes my mom happy or not because, um, she, I swear, sometimes she's very annoyed by me talking, which I get it. I talk quite a bit. Ooh, where are you going? No! I don't know what those are, but they look so pretty. But yeah, I feel like that was the start of the downfall of me being like this, of me being me. This is like, especially that and band because I was in band and then I like talked to a lot of people and I definitely did try to like be more social to get more friends. It's not like I didn't have friends, but definitely like one of those. Oh gosh, let me get this please. No. Okay, this is gonna be a Hail Mary. No, it's not. I'm not gonna waste arrows because I do not have the resources to make it. We'll do that. I say I'm not gonna waste them, and then here I am. Okay, so yeah, and then now I'm here. Now I'm here, and now my mom has to be. It's like okay, she, she says this a lot recently, and I swear she never said this when I was like a freaking turtle in my shell. She will go up, especially to my fiance, where like she talks about me and my like they just talk about like my behavior and my like my little quirks and habits, and my mom like dead ass says, "I know what I got. Yes, I know," and I'm like, that's not a good thing. Like you you typically don't say that to things that you're proud of. That's like something like, yeah, like I know what I got, I'm stuck with her, but oh well. Like that's the vibe I get from her whenever she says that. And I'm just like, wow. And now my fiance does it sometimes too. And well, one, I think he does it more to annoy me because I do not like, I don't appreciate when they do that, because I'm like, I am not, there's nothing wrong with me, I swear. I just have, sometimes I'm just very peculiar. Peculiar. I cannot say that correctly. Okay, let me focus, that way I don't miss it this time. But yeah, sometimes I like to have things a certain way. So that's where it gets a bit like iffy, right? But besides that, I don't think I'm that bad. Just because as much as like I don't like cleaning, I like cleaning in the sense that it, for me, it's a direct reflection of how I am like mentally, right? So if you ever walk into my apartment, and I say that like you guys would ever come, but if you walk into my apartment and it's like super messy and things are all over the place, that means things are all over the place in my mind, like not even kidding. But if it's like nice and put together, that's how you know you're like, damn, she has her shit together for once. If it's put together, that's how you know life is going pretty well for me. If not, I'm usually stressed out, and that's like the big no-no. Oh gosh, what the heck? It doesn't even show that it's moving. I feel like it's glitching so much today for no reason. But yeah, so that's why, like, whenever it comes to cleaning, I'm a bit picky. I'm not gonna lie about that, to where it has to be done a certain way. Obviously, top to bottom, I don't care what you say, that is the correct way to do it, because then you're just doing extra work for no reason, or just doing, if you don't do the extra work, you're just doing stuff for no reason, right? Because if you don't go top to bottom, then what the heck are you doing? You're just like spreading dirt all over the place if you don't do that. So, look, it doesn't even like register. What the heck? What the heck? I am shooting you. Sir. Hello? You're gonna be normal, right? Excuse me, I shot you 3 times. You should reward me. Gosh. I hate it here. That is actually, and it glitched out. Like, what the heck? See, I love this game, but it's stuff like that that I absolutely hate it. Because especially on like Switch and stuff, that's where it happens most often. And the sad part is I'm not even on Switch, I'm on my PC, and usually that's the less buggy version. So if anyone from Palia watches this, I highly doubt it, because let's be honest, I don't have the view count where you'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch her promote our game. But just an off chance, if anyone from Palia watches it, please fix it. I wasted 4 arrows on that. At least refund me my arrows, because I don't want to go and like mine for copper. I am one of those people that do not yearn for the mines. If it was my fiance, that's where he belongs. He loves the combat. Obviously there's no combat here, but I rather like fish and farm than like go looking for minerals and stuff. Unless if Darling Hodari says it. Then maybe, yeah. Okay, I have to pay attention. If not, I'm gonna lose the fish again. There was one stream where I lost like 5 fish because I just kept talking and I was not paying attention to when it bite, and then it just like left. So then we got this. Okay, can we do another perfect catch? Okay, it's getting there. I don't think the fish are like gonna be as bad, but yeah. So like I said, it's not like there are like specific mines. There is a mine here, but you can easily find ore all over the place. But I am definitely more of a farming and fishing type of girl than like, oh, let's go ahead and like get that copper ore, right? No. My fiance, whenever we did play Stardew Valley, he was the one that mainly did anything in the mines, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna go fight, I'm gonna go hunt, and his combat level skill was like level 10, where mine, gosh, we have crap ton of hours in that, considering how short we played that game. My level, like skill level, was maybe about like 3 or 4 max. No, I think 4 is a bit too generous. I'm gonna say 3. My skill level was probably 3 on that, and I hate it. I always avoided going there. Sometimes I would like finish up work and I was like, okay, like I did the work on the farm. Maybe I will actually maybe I'll actually go and like level up the combat and stuff because I kind of not really cheated in that aspect where he would get all the good equipment and then he was like, "Oh, I got duplicate or I have like even better ones." So then I would just take whatever he whatever he didn't want anymore. So then I could get through the mines a lot quicker. And that's the only reason I did it, or because there was quests that I could not get around. Like they have like the general like server quests, but then they have individual quests. And if it was one of those individual quests that they were like, "Hey, you need to do it," that's the only time I would go down. But everything else, like I'm telling you, when I played Stardew Valley, I farmed, I fished, I foraged the crap out of everything, right? And I'm saying the crap out of everything. And then after that, I would go and run around trying to find like the villagers. That one I didn't have a lot of hearts with, or the ones that I absolutely loved. Like I said, I did marry Alex and that, and so I would like go and try to like gift them everything, and I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, let me show you my love. I got you this flower I picked." That's like the easiest thing ever. Was finding like the villagers that actually liked flowers in Stardew Valley. Obviously, there were some that were like, "Ew, why would I want this? I hate you now." But there were quite a few that actually liked them, and you could give that to them all day, every day, and they were like, "Yes, I appreciate you. You're my favorite." The only reason I like ever switched it up was if I needed the extra hearts, but at some point I got really good in like trying to figure out what to do. So some of them like I would just like a majority of the time, especially I think on Fridays in Stardew Valley, they would all meet up in the pub, right? And so that was super easy because I got like a lot of money with farming, right? And so I would just buy like a crap ton of pizzas, beers. Yes, I would enable Shane, and I did feel bad about it after I think it was his 6 heart scene, I believe. I think that's where you got like the special moment with him. Um, yeah, I think it was then whenever he basically was like passed out drunk in his room and like his niece or something was like, "Oh my gosh, like is he dead?" basically, and they were like, "Nah, he's just dumb." Um, it was like one of those scenes, I think. And then after that, where he was like, I'm gonna get better for her." That's when I stopped enabling him. Did I find it? Oh my gosh, yes, I did it. Saute butter with equal sprouts garlic. I found it. Okay, so I think that's the end of that quest. Let me double check. Oh, yeah, yeah, I was supposed to go here to Statue Garden for Bahari Bay. Sorry, I'm like chewing and I don't want you guys to hear that. Okay, it seems like you aren't doing enough to help out around some people in need to prove him wrong. My guy, I just did that. Let's see what people need this week. So I don't know what Ani needs. I did give like Bad Rue. Let's go find Shane, Mr. Tenzin himself. Maybe even Ednar. I love Ednar. Let's chat with you. How are you, Ednar? You little iron giant. You, I just want to. I want someone to make a stuffed animal with him. I would make it. But I don't know how to make those shapes, so. Is this not what human beings do? Uh, it's what I do. Okay, I don't know what he said. Personally, I could not be bear to spend so much time away from my oneness. Okay, I haven't been looking for a particularly silvery minnow to act as a companion.
You are done with your
Do I have a silver minnow? No, I don't. I'm so sorry. I don't have what you need for once. I did get one the other day, and I need to find that again. So we'll talk to Esh. Or no, guys, I realize I haven't talked to Tish in a while. I get the feeling that you're a water type personality. Why? Because Gina's water type and you two are pretty similar to each other. I don't know if that's a good thing. Ship fragments when fishing in the ocean? I'd love to make some furniture. Ma'am, I can't find ship fragments because I've tried. She's not the first one to ask for it, and I have tried off stream fishing and stuff, and it has not gone well. So we'll go here. Is anyone even at the house? No, so we'll go the opposite way. I'm gonna make sure that I find people that I can like easily get their stuff. I was gonna look for Shane. I have no idea where he's at. Let's see. Shane, where are you? He's all the way on the other side. Oh, okay, so I think we can intercept him if I go this way and go this way, because it does look like he's coming to the town center. So sorry, Tish, move out of my way. Shane, where are you, my guy? I have the wheat that you might want. I don't know what it's actually called. I think it's like knapweed. I think I only have that because him and someone else asked for it a couple times, and I was like, whoa. So the dragon is everywhere. If you don't see him, stop looking. My father, Aaron Earth. Ooh, Aaron Earth. Wait. No, I was like, isn't that like Avatar? But no. Boomy was an air nomad eventually. There's job travel maintained. The shrine. I decided to join the Brothers of Rites and Rituals. It's my duty to take care of the physical and spiritual well-being of those in the valley. It's a sacred duty I hold dear. Wild garlic. If you find any... Okay, yes. I think I might have wild garlic if I haven't eaten it. It's weird to say, but I might have eaten the wild garlic whenever I was out, because I tried to keep it on hand, but sometimes that doesn't work out, because I just, whatever is consumable, I will devour it first before I have to run back, because I am very, very lazy with that. So let's see what Kenyatta wants, because I don't remember what the heck she wanted. So we'll go ahead and chat with her. Oh wait, I think I might have already asked her on that. So, oh no, you know what my mom actually said today? She said there are too many pine trees and someone should chop them down and replace them with classy trees. What the heck is a classy tree? I don't know what that means. Ah, so what does Esh want? Where is she? Where's Miss Esh? So, oh, she wants a seed. I don't have a seed for you. So we have wild garlic. We have one of those minnows. Hecla probably wants, let's see. Okay, so we have a Crystal Lake Lotus. Actually, I do have this. So if I go home, I could get Shane's and Kenyatta's pretty easily, because Shane wants wild garlic if I have some. If not, I know where to get some really easily. Kenyatta wants the Crystal Lake things, which I think I do have quite a bit of them. Ashra, I feel like I haven't talked to this little Papa Bear in a while. Why is he so far away? So I'm relieved to be working the night shift now. When I worked the day shift, I found I didn't get enough time to sleep and enjoy the sun. Being able to enjoy the outdoors was the reason why I moved to the valley in the first place. Besides, rest seems to prefer to have nights off. Wait, no! I meant to see what you needed. No, did I already ask him? Ah! No! Dang it, that's not what I meant to do. Give me a second, guys. No. I meant to just get out of the settings. Oh, I hate it here. Why am I like this? Okay, we're gonna go back in. What did I get wrong? There it is. Okay, let's get back into this. I'm very disappointed in myself. That is such a rookie mistake. Oh my gosh, it's okay. Honestly, if something hadn't gone wrong today, it would have been too good. So let's go ahead and let's chat with Eloisa first. How do you do? Ani is great at catching bugs, but sometimes I'm worried he scares away the cryptids. I didn't want to discourage him though. He's so excited about his discovery. He reminds me of myself when I was little. Oh, is that like a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure. So I want to know, like, why can't I like talk to you about what you want? So I guess, oh, we have Nayo. I forgot he was a villager. Sometimes when I go out to the inn, I get a hankering from some juicy steak. Okay, yes, this is super easy. So we'll chat with him. It's been hot lately. Tempted to work with my shirt off. Yes. Okay, sorry. That was supposed to be an inside thought, honestly. Okay, So, only thing is, last time I did that, S charged me with public indecency, so I should get a move on. Okay, so we got steak, wild garlic, and the crystal flower. Come on now, get it together. You can totally be in two places in one. You just gotta think positive. Oh, hey, Kit. Didn't see you there. Nothing wrong. Why would you think something's wrong? Just a hunch. Wait, are humans secretly psychic or something? You can't, read my mind? Yes, I've seen everything. Everything? Even that? What? Wait, you're just messing with me. You have to be. Sorry, my head's just not really in the game lately. So you know how Kenyatta and me are, the thing is, I got these tickets to a concert in Bahari City and she's been talking about for ages, but my mom asked me to help her out with a pie competition in the city. And it's on the same day as the concert. I feel bad asking you for a second time, but I I guess we could dress you up like me. No, that won't work. Oh, mom would want me to pick some ingredients for the competition. She's making her cottage core pie this year. If you could help with that, I can prepare things early and make it to the concert on time. All I need is some garlic, potatoes, meat, and our special ingredient, anchovies. That's a DF family secret, so don't tell my mom I told you, okay? Okay, so we need steaks, we need garlic and crystal flowers, and then we need potatoes, anchovies, and I forgot what else. I already forgot. So let's go home. Let's go home. Let me not click out of the game. Like now I'm kind of afraid that I'll do that. But yes, you guys got to see my ugly desktop. It's not I went on that tangent before. It's not super ugly. Ooh, okay, we got one. We got wild garlic here. Where's Shane? We'll get that out of the way before I have to like run back and forth. So he's at his little home. So yeah, like I already went on that tangent earlier, but it's not ugly like that. It's just I do have a lot of my stream videos just like out on my desktop because I haven't put them in a folder yet, and also because some of like I haven't had a chance to like fully like get this thing to be like mine and like customized because one, I've just gone a bit lazy on that part, but it's beautiful in the sense that it has Aito as my background. I've had it for so long, and it's not the best quality picture. I will say that. It's actually kind of hard to find really good quality pictures of him for like for wallpapers. I did try seeing if there was like a website or something, and those they kind of seem a bit sketchy. That's like the nice way to put it. It's, oh hi Hodari. He's probably like, where's my iron? Takes after her mother Letta. The only thing more fiery than her temper was her hair. Get some extra heartwood planks. Mind sending them my way? Sure. So yeah, we could. But where am I going? I keep getting so turned around. So at the bridge, we go over it. So I think it's over here. Yes. Okay, yes, we're going the right way. We go over the bridge, and I think that's where Shane's at. He needs wild garlic. But yeah, so some of those like websites that I was trying to look for wallpaper, they were kind of like sketchy, and I was like, should I actually do that? So we'll chat with you. Welcome, Phoenix Child. We will give you the garlic. Where is it? Right here. Bam. Now Hazian can't like get us a small wish. We'll take that. Probably should not be like reading it, but it's okay. So we'll read it here. So I wish for your help. Maji Najima came to me today. She came improvement on her father's outdoor grill with her intention of grilling sirnak meat. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a carnivore. Wait, wasn't I like helping her on that already? So we'll do that. We'll chat with him again. Oh, well, I guess not. Now we get Kenyatta's flour, and we make darling Nio a steak. Which I usually do. Honestly, I feel like that's what I mostly make him, is just like steaks and stuff. Just because I have a lot of meat lying around because I love hunting. Not today though. I will say today has been one of my like most hated days on hunting, just because all the Cernucks seems to be glitching out. Even the Choppas, they were like glitching out of nowhere. So that's why I say today's not my favorite like day to hunt. But whenever the game is actually running smoothly, that is when I absolutely love it because it's just so much fun and I feel so capable. Because I've said it before, like I don't play uh, FPS games, but but this makes me feel like how my fiance would probably feel playing his games. I'm not even sure if that's like how he feels, but I will say lately on Genshin, because of Navia, I have gotten the feeling of what he does because like I said, he's a sweaty player in like most games that he plays. And so with like Genshin, he has a lot of built characters, right? Um and I don't. I have maybe like enough built characters for two teams, but at the last banner I did get Navia, right? I said it was like honestly that was quite a miracle that I even pulled her because I lost the 50-50 first. And then I was like, you know what? I'm still going to pull because I wanted her. She was so pretty. I wanted her so bad. But so I was like, okay, I'm going to pull. I don't have that many wishes. I had like maybe 30 wishes. And I got blessed by the Genshin gods for once because I lost my 50-50 first, right? And then I think I got Mona, and then the next 10 pull, I got her. But like I was saying, lately because of her, I have been feeling like my fiance because he, like I said, he's a sweat. He builds characters. He goes for like the big damage, right? Um, but she's actually like I think kind of fully built because I have like a full set of artifacts on her, but it's not her artifacts. Happy Thursday, Miss Kamisata. You making all the monies? Too much money? Power? I wish it was the Powerball type of monies. Is this a sweaty stream? No, but I am talking about how lately I've been getting like some big damage on Genshin, which is very surprising for me because like I do have a few built characters, but they're not with artifacts that are like the most ideal. Like obviously some of them hit like defense twice or whatnot, but Risley and Navia have had like pretty decent artifacts so far. I'm gonna knock on wood before I jinx myself, but she has gotten me up to 130k in crit damage, and that's never happened to me. I'm assuming that was her that got me to 130k because she's the only character that could do that. So I was like, I actually felt like powerful for once because usually I can't do the abyss that fast, but it was super easy when I was like doing that. Your natural talent makes up for the high damage artifact. No, it doesn't. I got my ass beat by one of the local legends that were there. I think his name's like Liam the local legend, and he wiped out my team. I had to like constantly get them to revive on what is it with the healing foods, and typically I never use those. I haven't used that in such a long time. Let's see. You are formally invited to the funeral of all my plants. No, Kenyatta. She killed all her plants. Someone else has to mourn the death of my dreams with me. I don't even know what went wrong. I watered them every 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh, he got me. Oh, yes, we get yes, no, we do need the tutorials. But yeah, how's your day been? Anything good? More interviews? Yeah. So actually my days has been pretty good. I I do have quite a bit of energy because I've been sitting around all day, and I said it I said it earlier, but like I'm the type of person who will basically do nothing all day if I have an appointment, because to me that's a big no-go. Like I actually can't. I have to like be prepared for that appointment. So because I've been sitting around doing nothing all day, I have a lot of energy. So I've actually been talking like quite a bit since stream started. But yes, I did have an interview today at 3, and then I guess it went well because now they want me to go in person, and that's what scares me because I'm like, oh crap, that's probably where I'm gonna mess it up. But yeah, big boba day. Yes, I do. You can hear it maybe if I do this. Yes, I do have boba with me today. Actually, yeah, I got it for dinner because there's like this Korean fried chicken place, I guess. Um, and they have really good wings. Like I'm telling you, I usually get poke because they're run by the same person. So I usually get like a poke bowl, and I'm like every time I get boba from the shop next door because they're owned by the same person, I'm always just like, oh, I should have gotten the wings today, but today I actually did, and they were so good. I don't know if they were like so like deliciously good or if I was just that hungry because I was actually starving. Advancement is always positive, yeah. So yeah, so I did have an interview yesterday, and so that one went well, I guess, because I have I guess like a working interview. They said that it's gonna be like low pressure type of deal. They just want to see that I can hold animals, and I have to do blood draws, and I've done it once. I've only done that once, so I'm not good. So now I have to like watch YouTube videos about that after stream and be like, how do I do this? Like, I will be one of the I will be one of those people that you're just like, oh crap, do I want her taking care of like my animal? I have to look at that. So they were like, if you're comfortable, it's no big deal. If you're not, and I was like, I'm gonna prove myself because I've gotten it successfully once, right? And so I do have like a working interview tomorrow afternoon. And I had an interview this afternoon where they called me and they were like, okay, like the manager or whatnot's going to be in touch with you. That way you could, they could do like an in-person, and I guess it's to assess skills. And so now I have one on Wednesday next week and plus one on Monday. So it's still a lot. I do not have a break. So are you a drums or flats type of girl? Ooh, I feel like I feel like flats. I am. I feel like flats are just like more my thing because drumsticks, they tend, at least for me, they tend not to have as much meat as flats because you can pull them apart and you can get like the meat in between and stuff. But drumsticks, they only have the top one, and then like if it's a really good drumstick, then the like handle part of it, then that's like good and juicy. But flats, I have better luck at actually getting a lot more meat. So blood, practice on your dog. Doggo will volunteer. See, yes, she would. Like my dog at my old job, sometimes I would take her in because she is, as much as I say she's not good, I know she's a lot better than a lot of dogs. So she'd be like the practice dummy for like restraining and stuff. But the problem is access to a needle. That's the thing. Because I don't have a needle to where I could like stab her with. So that's the only thing. But I blood draws aren't hard in theory. It's just I never know how much pressure to do, like to jab in first, because I feel like I'm gonna hurt them, and I know I'm not. But so I always end up like not going hard enough to where I don't break the skin. And so I'm like, I don't know what else to do. So that's a really good sign that you have a lot of interviews lining up. One of them will definitely come through. Yeah, and I think it's a lot better for me, especially because I think I think a lot of the times I can do a lot better in like in-person interviews, right? So nearby crops hydrated and stuff. So I feel like in-person interviews are really beneficial to me because um I can read the room better versus like on phone interviews and stuff. I can read the room better, and it's like there are tricks that I picked up, especially because in university I had to take a class on how to do like interviews and stuff and like professional society or whatnot. And so there's like a trick to where you're supposed to like compliment them and be like, if you notice something, like have that as the icebreaker, so they have like a pin on them or something. You're like, hey, I like that. And especially like if you know a lot about it. So yeah, so I think that's what helped me a lot in this past interview, because one, I genuinely did like her clip because she had like a black cat clip. There we go. That was gonna throw me off tongue wise, but it was really cute, and I actually really wanted it. I would have stolen it from her if I gotten the chance. But I say that, but I would never. I would never actually steal before people call me criminals, but I always say I will steal stuff if I like it. But I generally liked it, and plus, I think it was also beneficial that the guy who was also in the room, I think he was one of the techs, he he was apparently going to Japan, and I had mentioned that I went on a vacation there, so he was like, "Oh yeah," and then also I was talking about like all the weird like farm animals I used to work with, and the lady like loves alpacas, and I was like, "Yeah, I love them, but I hate working with them because I have been spat up on it like by an alpaca." People give more benefits way to attractive people. Some person you some person will benefit for you, yeah, because they will want to hire an anime cat girl. But yeah, no, I think for me it's just mostly because I can read the room better. That's like one of the better things for me. I also have to remember to keep some crops on me because I do have to like prep them for from recipes and stuff. But yeah, so oh, give me a second. But yeah, like I said, it lets me read the room, and plus I don't know, like over the phones are fine. Like those type of interviews are fine. But like the one I had this morning, I learned to fine tune a lot of stuff because like the other interview that canceled on me, even though we had like an in person working like thing like scheduled and stuff, it was mostly because I said I was like planning to be a vet and like potentially go to vet school, right? Um, so I won't know anything at least for the first school until like early February, late January. The second school said maybe March is when they said it was going to be. And so I won't know anything about that if I get into it. Ooh, I completely forgot why I went to my house in the first place. I meant to get Kenyatta's present and then cook a steak for Nayo. But ooh, more in Kenyatta's plant. I love how that's I love how that's the description of the goal. But yeah, so the first one I said I was gonna do that, and they were like, okay, like understandable that they had to like train me and stuff. But for some reason, they were like, we don't want to work with someone like essentially that was their vibe. They don't want to work with someone that's gonna leave so soon. But I'm like, it's like until late August, early September. Like you have me for quite a while, and they were like, nah, which like I understand, but yeah, so I learned how to reword it to where I'm just like, yes, I'm looking for a place to come back to for school, and I've noticed they like that a lot more. So it's like, oh yes, like now I know. Uh, definitely after that first interview, I figured out how to how to like word things a bit differently. That way, it doesn't hurt my chance because. Um, if worse comes to worse and I don't get a job at any of these clinics that I'm interviewing for this week, I said because I actually need a job pretty soon because I need to start paying for like my own stuff, and I went back to school, so I have tuition to pay. Why say that? I went back to school. I went back to school for one class, for one English class, so I have tuition to pay. And so I have like a deadline on like jobs that I need. So if I don't get anything this week, I think I'm gonna end up being a barista because one, I can steal their trade secrets. You guys have known for a while that I've been wanting to work at like a Dutch Bros or like a Starbucks. That way I can steal their secrets and make the coffee like make my coffee good at home because ooh, today was the first day in a long while that my homemade coffee actually tasted really good because before that it's been like hit and miss, and I guess it's mostly because I've been trying to like get my own peppermint mocha, but when I was back home, when I was back home, I actually got pretty close to making like a really good peppermint mocha on my standards. Now whether it's other people's standards is something else. I always ask my fiance to like try my drinks that I make, but quite frankly, I don't trust him. And I've told him that, and he's just like, why do you ask me? And I'm like, I just want reassurance, but sometimes I feel like he's just being nice and is like, yeah, that tastes good. Like, yeah. need that kamisato latte art. Shoot, if I could learn latte art, I would make myself as a latte, like the 3D one. So, okay, so turns out gardening sucks and I hate it and I'm never doing it again. I'm in shock and awe. That was fast. I know it's boring. It's not for everyone, honestly. I feel that because the only plants like IRL that I could keep alive are my lucky bamboo and some succulents. Although my succulents are slowly dying away, and I have no idea why. And I'm like low key freaking out. I'm like, ooh, do I need to repot them? I used to have a lot, and I guess they overgrown on each other. So I had intentions to repot them, and I didn't. That was on me. But so gardening's not my thing. That's fine. There's plenty of other things to try. So yeah, Kenyatta's trying to find her way in life because she doesn't want to she doesn't want to work for the government, and I don't blame her because that seems really boring. So yeah. So what else do people do? Have you tried designing clothes? Ooh, I could see her making clothes over furniture because I personally I can't see her making furniture at all, but designing clothes, that yes. That seems like go with gel. Cause I mean I've always liked buying them. Yeah, why not? I'll ask Gel to give me some tips tomorrow. Honestly, I could see her more with Gel than Nayo, but her and Nayo are kind of cute together. So it's also hard to find anything in my style out there. Might be kind of nice to make my own stuff. I'm not so bad. Does she actually like me? She gave me pearls. Oh, it's okay. So today's not a lucky day when it comes to hunting because everything is glitching, but with pearls, this is already like the sixth one I've gotten from villagers, and I love that. Okay, so now we just need to give the steak to Naya. So we're gonna throw our meat at Naya that way he can like us, and then that way also Hazin can like us too because he thinks we're like good for nothing, and he's like go help people, and I was like I did before your quest, but Loki, Hazian's mad because I caught his little love secret. So Loki, he's mad about that. I am going the wrong way again. Let's see. Although it sucks, I think you'd excel any type of public job or service industry. You got a friendly vibe. Yeah, I. The only sucky thing is, I tend to like care. I tend to care about my job a bit too much sometimes. So so yeah, the sucky thing is I tend to like care too much about my job sometimes. So then like if something goes wrong, it hits me personally. So that's why like yeah, I've had like customer service jobs. Like I used to be a waitress, and um I I would be one of those waitresses like it's weird. I try to hide it because some people are generally creeped out by it, and I get it. But if you come like in person, if you talk to me once and like people are typically going to forget my name and when they talk to me but they'll remember my face. They'll be like, hey you. No, if you tell me your name, I will remember it. It will be burned in my like burned inside my brain, and I will be that creeper that like talk to you for 5 seconds and will be like, yes, I remember you. It's been like 3 weeks. I haven't talked to you, but I still know your name. So like I've learned to hide it. I've learned to hide it a lot where I'm just like, oh yeah, like what's your name again? Sorry. Grinding for the monies and throwing our meat. Yeah, we gotta throw our meat at people. Gotta get a bartending gig, good cash tips, yeah. The only sucky thing about that is just that it has like such weird hours. So that'd be the only sucky thing. And plus, I would not trust myself. Oh, are they all just like eating? No, Nayo, come back. I got my meat for you.
What's better than
But the only sucky thing is like the weird hours, and then my fiance would probably hate because I'd be like, okay, like I'd have to call him while getting in my like car and everything because I've heard like horror stories about stuff, and I'm like, ooh. So we'll do that. Oh, that's not the steak he was looking for, but close enough.
Tell him to come home.
But yes, I did have an old coworker who was a bartender. The only thing with him is he wasn't the best bartender. He his philosophy with drinks was that he went off the feeling rather than measurements of alcohol. And so all the time, have you wondered if you made the right choices? Yes, all the time. You always seem like you've got your stuff together. No. I am a hot mess. That if I'm looking at my apartment, I said it, my apartment and my cleanliness are direct relations of how my mental state is. I am stressed with all these interviews, so my apartment is a huge mess. Which is going to be cleaned this weekend, hopefully. I've never figured you for a sad sack of potatoes. I thought that sort of thing was for us regular folks, not people who magically appeared out of the sky. Suppose that's really belly aching. Better go back. Farm work waits for no one. No matter how much I wish. Okay, so I brought some carrot seeds. Yes. Well, I'll be. You must have read my mind. Those pesky chapas destroyed half of my carrot harvest. This year will be help out the farm. Thanks. I really appreciate you. And hope you appreciate this extra soup I got. I don't think a good carrot related pun. Okay. Let's just chat with him. Why didn't the farmer trust the tree? Because it was looking a little shady. So I did get some cleaning done. Hold on.
Looking forward to our
So
next round.
I did get a bit of cleaning done today and yesterday. The thing is, when it comes to stuff I hate, I have a lot of questionable practices. So I will do something and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna reward myself with like a 30-minute break, even though something I did was like maybe took a solid like 2 minutes, especially when it comes to cleaning. So I did clean, like I deep cleaned our bedroom, especially because since I spend a lot of time there. So like I washed the sheets, I dusted like everything, like the door frames, everything, because when I get in a deep cleaning mood, ooh, you better be doing stuff the way I need it. If not, I will attack. Cleaning's the only way, like the only thing where I get like very like particular about. So yeah. I'm actually gonna stop by your place later, but here you are. I might stop by anyways just to get the extra leg in actually. Anyways, I was wondering if you might want to do my dad a favor. Of course, I noticed he seemed off earlier. Great, maybe this will cheer him up. See, Dad used to play the lute all the time in the barn, but lately it sounds like he stopped. I thought maybe he sprained a finger or something, but when I asked, he said he just had better things to do. I don't get it. Dad loves playing music. Ever since he stopped, he seems really down. Even the Ormu are getting bummed out about it. Dad joke, what do you call a pea that rolls off your plate? Ooh. I don't know. I'm really bad with like riddles and stuff. Do you think you could help get the materials for it? And don't tell Dad about it. I want to keep it a surprise. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I did deep clean like our bedroom and stuff. So everything's like vacuumed, the blinds are dusted, windows are clean. It's nice. Next step is to start the bathroom tomorrow. Like especially since I have my dog back. An escapee. Okay. I will say I was not thinking that at all, but I love that. I actually genuinely like that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so tomorrow I will definitely be like cleaning my bedroom and stuff because, or not my bedroom, my bathroom, because especially now that I have my dog back, her fur is getting everywhere, and all she like I've had her for like a few days and all she's been doing is sitting and like the occasional fetch, but her fur is everywhere and it's just like terrorizing us already. So I have to get back on that like regular cleaning schedule. If not, she will kill us, like low-key she will. One more, do you know why ironing plants makes them smaller? Oh shoot, what's an ironing joke? No, I don't, but while you type, I'm gonna think about this. Shoot, why would it make them smaller? Think. Come on, don't be an idiot. Because, oh, it decreases them. Oh my gosh. Okay, that, you have like the the like good dad jokes, the one that makes you think. It's not just like the slapstick ones where he's like, "Oh, I care a lot about this" or something like that. That's what Bad Brew says. But yeah, I do appreciate that. That's like a thinker, because these are ones that I would never think the answers are those. Honestly, I'm dumb, and I was actually gonna I was already thinking on the P one. I was like, oh man, like impasta, but it wasn't. I'm dumb. It had nothing to do with pasta, but my mind went straight for that spaghetti joke. Dog fur is a struggle. Gotta brush every other day. Yeah, I definitely do. Oh, but are you? No, they disappeared already. I didn't notice you till now. Yeah, no, I need a brusher. She does get brushed somewhat often, but I need a better brush for her because the one I have doesn't grab on as good as I'd like it. And there is like a brush called an equi groomer. I think that's what it's called. It's originally for horses, but I've been told that it works wonders on dogs, especially because she's a lab and she doesn't have like long hair, so it's very hard to grab on with like those wire slick brushes. Now, if it was my other dog, those things like work wonders for her because she sheds like crazy and she has a double coat. Sh I say luckily she's not with me. I love her dearly, but luckily she's not with me because her fur is something else. Like I think my lab is bad, but she's a mutt through and through, and she has the double coat like shepherd coat where it's horrible. She's definitely one of those dogs where I would need like the attachment where you would like brush them and then it has like the vacuum that just sucks in all the fur. That's what I would need with her. But I need to order it, but it's definitely not like a thing where I'm like, okay, this is like life or death. It's probably going to be one of those things like once I start a job, it will be one of those things on a paycheck. But right now, like I have to focus on what is it? I have to focus on like tuition first and stuff because guys, tell me why getting educated is so expensive. Because I have to take an English class, right? For one of the vet schools that I'm applying for. And it's not even like a guaranteed like I'm in it. Like again, I won't know till like February ish, I think. And so I apparently, even though I asked my advisor about it before, I am missing an English class, right? So I signed up to take it at the university that's like in my hometown because it's one of the cheapest in Texas, right? As like a full 4-year university. And so I'm taking an English class, one class, and then it costs $1,500 and I'm taking it online. 1,500 for one class, and I don't qualify for financial aid because you need to take 2 classes for financial aid, like 6 hours, and I was not paying extra for that just to get like partially covered because I say I hate going to school, but I need to go back to school because I need that structure and that stress because I don't thrive under stress, but I enjoy it. It's weird, low key masochist in that sense, but yeah, it's mm-mm. I I finally got past to where I don't have those PTSD dreams anymore where I'm like I have an assignment due, like need to do it. No, I finally got past those where it's that. Probably not my band dream because if you have ever been a band kid, I feel like you will forever be scarred by that. But yeah, because you got to pay for all the administration at the college and sports. It's not a community college. Claim some of it on your income tax. That is true. I think I forgot what form it was, but yeah, so that is true. I can claim some of it for tax and get that monies back, but no, it's not a community college. Like it is, like a legit 4-year college that they have, like an actual big boy university, but it's supposed to be one of the most affordable in Texas. And yeah, like I said, I I'm taking it solely online, and so I was having this discussion with my fiance on how like stupid it is that it's $1,500, and like that there needs to be like I would get paying like administration fees and stuff, because obviously there are people going through paperwork and like admitting you and like helping like settle all this. But I do feel like if they see you're taking only an online class, that your tuition should be a bit lower, because like um based on like what my other like the original university I went to, we would pay for the rec center, we'd pay for dining halls, for like all the facilities that we'd be using, the community ones. But if they see you online, there's no point in me paying for a rec center I'd never go to and will never see in my life, because I live gosh, how many hours do I live away from it? I think it's like 9 hours that I live away from that university. So yeah, I like I would have been fine if it was maybe like $800, or like 1,000. I feel like 1,000's reasonable, but the extra 500 is what killed me. Where I was like, no, I'm gonna cry. If it's a private college, then 1,500 isn't that bad. So no, it's not a private college. It's like a community college, and like the sad thing is, they do have crud. They do have a bunch of like advertisement about how cheap they are, and so that's why I say it's a sad thing. Yeah, it's like a public university, and it's supposed to give like, I guess if I was a full-time student, it would be more affordable, because at least when my friends went, basically their tuition was mostly paid off for with financial aid, because I'm not gonna lie, everyone in my hometown is broke. Like they are big broke. It is it is one of Texas's most impoverished cities ever. Like I am not even joking about that. So we do get like a lot of like financial aid and stuff. No, I'm trying to get to it. I don't have a glider, so I don't know how to do that, but so they do get like a bunch of financial aid and stuff like that. So whenever my friends were full-time like university students, they their tuition, they were like straight chilling. They were basically not in debt anymore because of that. And so that's why I was kind of under like that notion that okay, maybe it'd be more affordable to take the one class there. And the reason I did that, because since it's like since it isn't like a community college and stuff, I won't have issues with the like credits transferring to that school if I needed it to. And so that's why I chose it. But like no, apparently you need 6 credit hours for it to even apply. It's why I went to my state college, big college name, at a lower cost. You should always consider state university. See, state universities in Texas are they're expensive. They really are. They well no, I think Texas State is like the one that takes the name. I did try to get into them, but the only issue is that it wasn't a guarantee that if I took the class, then the credits would transfer over, because since I wasn't like technically enrolled in that university, because they had like a program specifically for non-degree seeking candidates. So since I wasn't technically in that university, it was going to be an issue that it may or may not transfer and qualify as my English class. So that's why I didn't go with them. Hydrate yourself. Talking about college will definitely dehydrate you. Talking about college will like suck my soul out. I'm not even kidding. Okay, there you go. And then I probably will end stream probably like 9:15 my time, because I haven't started classes, but I do gotta study, because like I said, I need to like I can learn visually, so I need to learn how to draw blood. I need to learn how to draw blood on a dog real quick. And guys, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's a good thing I looked up a lot of like the stuff they did at like small animal hospitals, because my old job, it was like a good intro job because I did not know anything about like dog or cat medicine because where I went to school I studied animal science, but it was yeehaw, so animals did not include dogs, cat, it included sheep, goats, pigs, and whatnot. And so that was like my intro job, and all we did was vaccines and like basic practices. And so it's a good thing I looked up like common terms and common practices in the small animal clinic, because they asked me that. They were like, oh yeah, like, do you know this, like, what's this vein called? And I was like, oh, I learned that 30 minutes ago, because I knew where it was. I didn't know what it was called, but I learned it 30 minutes ago. Big brain, no study, just a prodigy. No. I am not. I'm telling you guys, I have like 2 brain cells, and when I need it, like maybe like up to 5 will work at a time. But yeah, like I saved my butt studying, and it was that interview yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Like that one scared me because it was going all fine and dandy, and then she just whips out a quiz, and I was like, is this school or something? Like, why is there a quiz? And she was like, yeah, like, we just want to know how much you know, like, for onboarding purposes. And she was like, it's not going to be that big of a deal. And like, I looked at that quiz, there was maybe like 12, max 15 questions on that. And I knew a handful. I had to think really hard on what I learned. I was like, oh my gosh, what I learned at my other job, like, what is this? And I was like, I have no idea. So I left a majority of that quiz blank, and I was like, crap, they're gonna hate me because they're gonna be like, this girl's so stupid, she doesn't know basic things. Apparently I did the right thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was like, okay, this little test thing will give me like an idea on what to study before my next interview. That way I can know this stuff before I go in and not look like an idiot. But they're like, yeah, like the stuff you answered you got right, so like that's like a plus. And they're like, you should see some of the stuff people write. And I was like, good thing I did not like fill it in and try to guess, because I just left it blank. And they were like, that's what you're looking for, that you don't pretend to know what you know. And I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, blank. Like I answered maybe like 5 questions, and that was it. But yeah, on the other side, if you didn't know the answers, then maybe it is best not to put yourself. Yeah, so yeah, they like that. So but I do need to study on that, because they were like, it was like, what do these acronyms stand for? And I was like, I have no idea. It was like BIS or something, and it was about medicine. I was like, I have no idea. I looked up a YouTube video on how people did catheters on dogs, and how they like anesthetize them, because on their job description it says that you needed to know that. But then they were like, oh yeah, no, we don't really like do that stuff, like sometimes occasionally, but like we won't put you there right away. And I was like, why is it on your job description then? So I try to like learn the general terms, that way I didn't seem like completely stupid. But yeah, so I do need to learn those stuff before, because I do have like an interview for a cardiology vet clinic, and I think that one's nice. Honestly, I like the one I interviewed at yesterday, because the clinic was like brand new. It looked really nice, and everyone, like at least everyone I talked to, was like genuinely nice. But it's 20 minutes away. I hate driving. I will say I'd rather have 20 minutes off the highway than 20 minutes on the highway, and I'm very glad that this is off the highway. But the interview I have for on Monday is for a clinic that's in the area I'm at, so I'm hoping it'd be like 10 minutes, but it just depends. You have wings you can fly to work, your avatar? Yes, let me just move these wings. So you want to buy some new stuff I got from the Bug Scouts? I think it's good for me to get rid of it fast. They sent like a lot of boxes. My mom is gonna flip out. I feel that though. Ooh, no, you're so expensive, Ani. Why? Although I need a recipe for this. I can't remember if I know it or not, but yeah. Let's see. Can I help you with anything? Oh wow, you want to help me? I knew Hazian was totally wrong about you. I still have some stuff to do, but I'm so hungry I can't concentrate. Could you bring me some sweet? It's totally not just because I like sweets. It gives me a lot of extra energy, I promise. He's so like dorky, but I love him. He kind of reminds me of my cousin. Have you heard of the Order? They're only the coolest people in the entire world. They gotta learn magic because their job is to hunt down the bad guys who use magic for nefarious purposes. Like evil sorcerers on the Grimmalockin pirates. Like, no joke, Ani does remind me of my cousin whenever he was like younger in elementary school, because I'm not a big fan of bugs, but he actually did like bugs, and we'd have to get him like if you guys go to like Walmart or Target, I guess it's like these fossil digging kits that you have where they give you like a little tiny like pitchfork, or pickaxe. There you go. Not a pitchfork, because we're not having a riot here. Pickaxe. And then you would have to like hunt for whatever like little gold nugget that they had, or like fake dinosaur bones. We'd have to get him a lot of that because he would genuinely love that. Like he liked doing that. He liked digging stuff for like bugs and stuff. And I was like, nope. Texas got the big spoopy spooties. Oh my gosh, yes. Especially my hometown. I shudder just thinking about it, because I hate spiders with a passion. My hometown has a lot of tarantulas, to where like my dad knows I hate spiders, but he'll still talk about it and show me pictures. Like he loves torturing me in that sense, and I'm like, why is this necessary? But he works outside a lot, and there are like trees and stuff, and they can fall from trees without you knowing. And he's dead ass walked around, right? He's walked around with a spider on his back, and he didn't know that until my mom screamed and like threw a shoe at him to get it off. And he was like, why? She's like, honey, there's a spider on your back. I'm not touching it. You're not allowed inside until you get this thing off yourself. And I get that. But my dad will literally just walk around with a spider, and he's like, oh yeah, look at this. And I'm like, mm-mm. The one time I saw a tarantula, it was like coming towards me and my dogs, and I was petting him. I grabbed my dog, one, because he was lighter at that time, because I was there and he didn't get fat till I left. But I grabbed him, and I was like, Zoe, which is my other dog, was like, Zoe, I'm so sorry, but you gotta run for your life. And I like ran across my backyard, because there was no way I was letting it get to us. But anyway, with that being said, like I said, I gotta go study on how to be a professional animal medic and such. Wish me luck on all my many interviews that I have. I have one tomorrow, Monday, and Wednesday. So I will be eternally freaking out. But with that said, if you have not already, if you are on YouTube, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like on my live and subscribe to my channel. We are trying to get to 125 subscribers. If you are on Twitch, I'd very much appreciate it if you like my general vibe. If you could follow my channel and help us get to the magical number of 50. We are 11-ish away, I think. Yes, maybe. Hopefully it doesn't go down, cross my heart. But yeah, we are almost there. Yeah, good luck tomorrow. It's a strong freak out, yes. But guys, as always, it's such a pleasure to talk to you guys. I absolutely love the conversations. And I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you guys are. We will be playing Mineko's Night Market on Saturday at 8:30 p.m.